Hello, my friends. How is everybody? Happy Thanksgiving week. Hope you're all having an amazing week so far. I know many of you may have the week off or at least a few days off, so that's always very, very nice. My kids have the entire week off and they are quite enjoying that, so I can't really blame them, I suppose. So with Thanksgiving just a couple of days away, and after Thanksgiving, of course, we really get into the big holiday season. What I hear from a lot of my clients is that they get a little nervous. They don't want to ruin all the progress that they've made because of, holiday parties and all that kind of stuff. They worry that, 1 or 2 days is going to mess everything up. But I want to be here to tell you that 1 or 2 days of not completely following your healthy eating habits is okay. It's not going to ruin everything. But I wanted to hop in here with a few holiday eating do's and don'ts, just to give you a few little tips that can hopefully help you over the next month or so to feel less guilty. I know for myself, I used to always feel super, super guilty after a holiday meal. I'd get home and I would think about all of the desserts that I ate and I would feel horrible. And that's because food had power over me. And so I am hoping to teach everyone to have food freedom and not allow food to have power over how you're feeling mentally. Okay. So a couple tips to hopefully help you out over the holidays. So tip number 1, do not try to convince yourself that you will eat healthy after your holiday party or whatever it might be, so that you can eat anything you want during the event. Okay, you're not going to have that motivation after the event, and especially if you're somebody who has that all or none thinking like I have always had. If you feel like you did really bad at the holiday party, then after the party, you're gonna be like, well, forget it. This next month is gonna be, useless. So I'm just gonna give in and do whatever I want for the next month and I'll start over in 2022. And that's really kind of the worst mindset you can have. So don't convince yourself that you're going to eat healthy after the holiday party because that motivation goes away. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, do try to eat less in the 3 to 5 days prior to the event. So today and tomorrow, try to eat a little bit less to get ready for Thanksgiving, right? So one reason why this works is because you feel so much better by yourself when you turn up to the event that you're less likely to feel guilty when you do enjoy yourself at that event, right? So for the few days leading up to the event, just try to eat a little bit less each day. All right, tip number 3 is dress sexy. Wear something tight, put your hair up, put on some high heels if you're not as tall as me, or even if you are as tall as me and you are better about that than I am. When you feel good about yourself, you're going to be less likely to indulge in a huge dinner, especially if you're wearing something tight, because it's going to feel kind of gross, and you're going to feel gross if you indulge in a huge meal. So wear something a little slim fitting and make yourself look awesome so that you feel confident and you'll be less likely to indulge. I've got my notes here because I'm never going to be able to remember all of these at once. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to stay away from wine and beer. If you do want an alcoholic drink, stick with hard alcohol. This is because it's really easy to nurse a drink with hard alcohol for quite a while, right? And with wine and beer, there's a much higher chance that you're going to want another one and then maybe another one after that. So if possible, try to stay away from the wine and beer and stick with a hard alcohol drink. Number 5, position yourself as far away from the appetizer table as possible. If it's not within your reach, you're less likely to give in to the cravings, right? So maybe, fill up a little plate with some appetizers and then walk away from the appetizer table or wherever the appetizers are so that it's a little bit more challenging to get back over there. If you're standing next to the appetizer table, it's hard to say fast, you're busy talking to other people, it's going to be mindless eating, right? But if you're sitting somewhere else, sitting on a couch, talking to a bunch of people, it's going to be a lot harder to excuse yourself from the group that you're talking to, get up off the couch and walk back over to the appetizer table. So stay away or position yourself far away from the appetizer table. Next, don't sit in front of the TV, okay? I know there's going to be the Thanksgiving Day parade and some awesome football games. So absolutely watch TV if you have to, but most of the time, if you're sitting in front of the TV, there's also a table full of snacks right in front of you. So if you want to watch TV standing. At least that way, you're burning a few more calories and you're less likely to be in arm's reach of all of those snacks. Next, bring your own dish to the occasion. Somebody told me about this years ago and I thought it was like the best idea ever because you know what you're putting in that dish. So you can make it healthy, you know how many calories are in it, and you can fill your plate up with that item. And nobody else has to know that it's low calorie or whatever it might be, but you do. And you know that you're gonna have at least one healthy dish to choose from, okay? All right, couple more. So if you are hosting a party, make sure you're sending people home with food. Don't keep that food in your house, right? Especially all the desserts and all that kind of stuff. Because if it's anything like my family, our dessert table is huge, and there's always tons of leftover dessert. So send it home with people, okay? People would love to bring food home, and then that way you're not tempted and have that sitting right in front of you for the next week. And then finally, sit at the table as far away from your most tempting foods as possible, okay? So if you have to keep standing up, putting your drink down, and reaching over other people to get to that cornbread or whatever it might be, you're not going to have as much of it as if it were right in front of you, okay? So don't allow your favorite dish to stop right smack dab in front of you, okay? Make sure you keep passing it along so that it ends up at the other end of the table, and then that way you are less likely to keep scooping it onto your plate, but you still get some of it, okay? So don't deprive yourself over the holidays here. Allow yourself to enjoy your favorite foods and, determine what food is going to give you the most bang for your buck, right? So if it's just some cookies somebody brought from the store, you could have those anytime, right? But if it's your grandma's famous pumpkin pie or, for sure, have a piece of that, right? Because you're probably only having that once a year. So I hope these tips help a little bit. Feel free to rewatch this video right before all of the Christmas parties start. But really enjoy yourself. Have fun. Don't let food rule what you do, okay? Don't let food have that control over you. Enjoy your favorite foods and just think about that 80-20 principle. 80% eat healthy, 20% of the time enjoy what it is that you are craving. All right, so I wish all of you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful to all of you for being part of this group and for listening to me drone on and on about healthy eating and exercise and all that kind of stuff. I hope you got some takeaways from this video, and I'll be back next week with some more info. Oh, and don't forget, I almost forgot, my 5-day weight loss Kickstart starts December 6th. So that's just a couple weeks away. Scary to think that December is just a couple weeks away, but it is. And it's a free Kickstart, 5 days. I'll be going live each day with a different topic about weight loss. And now is the perfect time, okay? I know I have so many people saying, well, I can't do this during the holidays. No, I'll just do it in the new year. don't have that type of thinking, now is the perfect time to have all of these thoughts in your head about how to create those sustainable habits, sustainable healthy habits. Okay, so you're going to learn all about those and all of my little tips and tricks that I share with my clients. It'll be super fun. I've got, if you are able to show up live, I have some fun prizes in the form of gift cards. So you will get rewarded for being there live. And I will drop the link to reserve your spot in the comments. Even if you can't show up live, I'm going to do a watch party every single evening. So you'll still be able to get your questions answered in real time during that watch party, which is awesome. And then, and even if you can't make that watch party time, you will get an email with the replay that you can watch at any time of day that you are free. Okay. So, reserve your free spot. It will definitely be worth it. Okay. Alrighty. Have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you all soon.